If you do it, overdo it, it is bad. If you do it in a moderate way, it's all right. Therefore, distribution of Bhagavad Gita is good or bad? No. Studying Bhagavad Gita is certainly good.
Swamiji, you put some questions aside. You said you will tell them next day. There's been 3 days waiting for those answers.
Because these are all essay questions. You should not ask essay questions. You should only ask 2-mark objective questions. Not 15 marks, 20 marks essay question. So, and you see, having answered this, when you look at this, therefore there is always a limit to all these things. We will see. This has to wait. You see how big is the question? It is very challenging and makes you frightened right away. This big questions, I'll come to it eventually. I'll come to it. I want to take out as many papers as possible. Witnessing, this also will keep it going. Miracles. Most accounts of miracles are fake, yes. But some miracles, you have always a but for everything. So in management, in MBA, Harvard MBA, there is an assignment where you have to speak without using the word but. There is an assignment like that. Because while saying but, you identify with the problem instead of identifying with the solution. So but is a bad habit according to Management School of Harvard.
But they say different things, Swamiji.
Already you started with but. He started, I was disturbed to it, but he started with but.
They say, they ask us to say however. It is a but.
No, don't use the spirit of but. Avoid the spirit of the word but and say whatever you want to say. In saying however, you are identifying with the solution. However identifies with the solution, but identifies with the problem. So, but some miracles. Example reported about Sri Krishna. What do you mean? That is Purana, you know. The mythological stories. And in Mahabharatam you don't find all those stories. Only in Bhagavatam you find, only Dashamaskandha. That is all Purana. Mythological stories. Every culture, every society, every religion has its myths. Like Greek society has many myths. Hercules is a myth. Atlantis, a myth. Like that oracle Delphis. I don't know whether it's myth or real. It is also a myth, I think. Oracle Delphis. Very powerful man or whatever. So every society has its myths, you know. Like Shakespeare is a myth, not Shakespeare. Sorry. Sherlock Holmes, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It is a myth. Sherlock Holmes is a myth. Sherlock Holmes is 10 Baker Street. Now also people go there to find out whether Sherlock Holmes is there. It's a myth. Harry Potter is a myth. So, there are myths and so many mythological stories. There is some beauty in some of these myths. There is a lot of significant message in some of them. Some of them are very enjoyable and poetic in nature. Some of them are outright nonsense and misleading. You should be able to judge between different myths. Govardhanagiri has a message. Some myths are very useful. Some myths are very misleading and problematic. In last 50-60 years experienced by many about Sai Baba Puttaparthi. Do you know what Sai Baba Puttaparthi said? I just presented a few miracles. They are not miracles. They are sleight of hand. You forget about them. You pay attention to Ramanama. You try to find out yourself, innermost self, and be liberated. Go after Jnanam and Bhakti. That is what he said. In one of the satsangs, that is what he said to his devotees. Now where are your miracles now? appear to be authentic. Come on. You are imagining. Are they indicating that matter equal to energy? No. Don't start giving a scientific explanation to an imagined miracle. Matter equal to energy. Please don't talk such a pseudo-science language. That is not science. Elaborate. And this has to wait. Now only 5 minutes is there. Any action, whether we want it or not, will produce a result. Yeah, that is true. Action produces the result. We are not talking of action producing result or not producing result. We are talking of your motive in performing an action. The motive supremely matters. The motivated action is a binding action. In today's class, you explained that for actions performed without expecting a result, the action itself is the reward. That is a way of saying it. When you don't expect the result, the action doesn't become a drudgery. Action becomes very engaging and absorbing, and you would love the action. Instead of waiting to love the result, you love the action. This is not even difficult to understand. A scientist, a truly devoted scientist, would love his every day, every hour activity in the laboratory. Whereas into the scientific laboratories, especially government laboratories, some people enter into that as a job. They are not interested in research. They are not interested in the experiment. They are not interested in getting knowledge. They don't study. They become members of some chit fund which started these scientists. And for them, the only day they like is the 31st of the month when they get their salary. The rest of the time, the laboratory is a nuisance for them. They come like zombies to the laboratory in the morning, and while going, they run like Hanuman to home. When the time is over. So it is there before us. Those who love the work while doing the work, those who love the work till the last minute. You have to go and tell them, go home, we are closing the laboratory, like that. They are absorbed in the work because they derive a tremendous joy in the work.
Brahma Karma Samadhina.
Brahma Karma Samadhina. That is how. Time is coming to an end, doesn't matter. Let me see if I can pull out one more paper. The is knowledge an attribute of an intellect or spirit? Knowledge as that of the object, with subject-object division, is the attribute of intellect. Knowledge as the pure knowingness is the attribute of spirit. Not attribute, is the essential nature of spirit. That is how you have to understand. Is knowledge a friend in the spiritual unfoldment or a foe? When the knowledge which is in the form of memory and ideation prevents you from listening to the truth, that becomes the enemy. Whereas the knowledge that helps you to know the truth and liberates you, knowledge of the truth, which is same as seeing of the truth, it will liberate you, therefore it is your friend. It depends upon the context in which you use the word knowledge. So if you explain what do you mean by knowledge, I can tell you whether it is a friend or foe. Even that foe friend, you see, the other kind of knowledge also you need, you know. The knowledge which is in the form of memory also you need. So we don't want to call it foe. For example, now the satsang is over and you have to go to your room. You need knowledge of the memory. You need it. Therefore, it is not a foe. It is neither friend also. It can prevent you from seeing the truth in certain situations. Therefore, you have to be cautious about that. Brahmotsavam, that is the temple thing, okay? they perform the function at Tirupati only. Why nowadays? So everybody is doing Brahmotsavam by Tirupati, all temple people. At one time there was only Harati in Ganga Harati in Triveni Ghat. Now God knows whether they are still doing or not. Everybody is doing their own Ganga Harati. So many people do that. Nowadays every temple including Srisailam performs this. Yeah, they do that. The temples perform Kalyanotsavam also every day. That is Tirupati. Every day God's Kalyanam they do, Tirupati. I don't think other temples do it every day. They do it whenever they remember, though. What is the significance of Brahmotsavam? I don't know. It is done in the temples under the some Agama, they say it is there. I don't know. It is not my cup of tea. Om Purnamada Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.